Welcome to our summer reading program, our virtual summer reading program at the Hondo Public Library. We are doing our StoryTime program today. So we're going to be making a candlestick, we're going to be making a Humpty Dumpty wall, and we're going to be doing Mary Had a Little Lamb. Okay, so before we get started though, I want to make sure that I'm letting everybody know, don't forget to go online and do your sign up. We have our websites right here in case you need to jot that down. But you're going to want to make sure that you do your online reading logs at hondo.bookpoints.org. Okay? When you register, that also puts your name in a drawing for some of the prizes that you're seeing here. Our Chromecast, our sphere down here, among many others. So you want to make sure your name is in there, but in order for your name to be in there, you need to register. So don't forget, go ahead and register for your online book points for your online reading log, okay? And that also, don't forget to come in and do your family supply packet. That has your glue, your tape, your markers, everything you're going to need to be doing the crafts that we're doing today and throughout the summer reading program. And then also don't forget to register for your programming, our weekly programming like what we're doing today, because that gives you a craft bag. And that craft bag has everything you're going to need to do the different crafts together with us. Okay? And that also puts your name into a drawing for, we have weekly drawings and our end of summer drawings. So make sure you register both for your online reading log and for your end of summer drawings for the big prizes, okay? So the next thing I want to make sure everybody remembers is to make everyone in your home count. Don't forget to go online and do your census. It's really fast and quick, but it helps. One of the things that it helps and it goes towards is planning for hospitals and nursing homes and clinics in our community for their health services. So you want to make sure everybody counts, okay? Don't forget to go online and do that. Really important. Okay, so we are going to start with Mary Had a Little Lamb. Inside your weekly craft kit, there is a little lamb. You're going to want to cut her all out. So go ahead and pull that out. And then you have your instructions. Go ahead and pull both of those out because you're going to need them. Get your scissors and you're going to cut out your little lamb just like I did on this one. You're going to cut it all out, everything. Once you've cut it, you're going to grab your string from your weekly craft kit and you're going to wrap that string around your little lamb. You keep going in circles and circles. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, whose fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. So you're going to keep doing that with your yarn over and over until you've covered that area for the little lamb, okay? And that's going to be your Mary Had a Little Lamb, okay? Just keep doing your yarn in circles over and over. It'll be a lot of fun. And it'll help work on your motor skills and your hand and eye coordination. Those are all really helpful. Okay? Mary Had a Little Lamb. Okay. Now we're going to read a book, The Great Nursery Rhyme. So everyone sit down. We're going to read a book, The Great Nursery Rhyme Disaster. The Great Nursery Rhyme Disaster by David Conway. Illustrated by Melanie Williamson. Little Miss Muffet was bored. She was bored of being in the same old nursery rhyme. and she'd had quite enough of that scary little spider. What I need, she told herself, is a change. So off she went into the pages of the book to find another nursery rhyme to be in. Interesting. Sounds like an adventure. First, she met the grand old Duke of York. "May I be in your rhyme, little Miss Muffet?" asked politely. "Of course," said the Duke. "Get in line." Oh, the grand old Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. He marched them and Miss Muffet up to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again. She fit right in. "Oh no," cried Miss Muffet. "This rhyme has way too much marching for my taste." And with that, she slipped away into the next page of the book to find a better rhyme to be in. Well, she didn't like that. Let's see where she goes next. Soon after, she saw Jack and Jill going up a hill. They were happy to let Miss Muffet try out their rhyme. Jack and Jill and Miss Muffet went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Miss Muffet fell down and broke her crown, and Jack and Jill came tumbling after. "This rhyme is too painful," complained Miss Muffet, hobbling off to find a rhyme that didn't hurt so much. She didn't like that one either. Let's see where she's going now. On the next page, little Miss Muffet spotted a mouse by an old grandfather clock. "May I be in your rhyme?" she asked. "Absolutely," said the mouse. "I'm tired of running up and down that clock." Hickory dickory dock, Miss Muffet climbed up the clock. The clock struck one, Miss Muffet so sorry. Hickory dickory dock, Miss Muffet climbed up the clock. The clock struck one, Miss Muffet slid down, hickory dickory dock. "I look ridiculous," said little Miss Muffet, as her cheek turned almost purple with embarrassment, and she quickly sneaked off to find a rhyme that didn't make her look so silly. Further on, little Miss Muffet met little Johnny Flynn and Tommy Stout. The two boys giggled to each other as they let her try out their rhyme. "Ding dong bell, Miss Muffet's in the well. Who put her in? Little Johnny Flynn. Who pulled her out? Little Tommy Stout." A very wet Miss Muffet screamed and ran into the next page of the book as fast as she could to find a rhyme that had no mean boys in it. It wasn't long before little Miss Muffet ran into a dish and a spoon. "May I be in your rhyme?" she asked. "Yes, you can play the part of the dish," said the cow. "Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such fun, and Miss Muffet ran away with the spoon." Well, that one was better. "Splendid," said the cow, but the dish wasn't happy, and terrible rucker broke out all over the page. "I'll have you know that I've been running away with that spoon ever since the rhyme was written," hollered the dish. The ruckus spilled over into the next page. "Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye, 24 black birds baked in a pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. Wasn't that a dainty dish to set before the king?" And then the next, the Queen of Hearts. She had made some tarts, all on a summer's day. The Knave of Hearts, he stole the tarts and took them clean away. And before you could say, "Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, the whole book of rhymes was in chaos. The Queen of Hearts wasn't making tarts anymore, but Itsy Bitsy Spider was. Mary didn't have a little lamb, but instead was followed by 3 blind mice, and it wasn't Humpty Dumpty falling off the wall, but Old Mother Hubbard. This book is in chaos. While all this was going on, little Miss Muffet, who by now had decided she no longer needed a change, tiptoed quietly back through the pages of the book and returned to her very own rhyme. But she soon remembered why she had wanted a change in the first place. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. That was a great book. So she decided she needed a change. It didn't work out. It all became chaotic, and she ran back to her rhyme. That's great. Okay, so get up for me. We're going to do head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Okay? So stand up for me. Everybody up? All righty. Here we go. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Eyes and ears, ears, there we go. Mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. One more time. Here we go. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Eyes and ears, mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Thank you for singing with me. That's so much fun. Okay, sit down because we're going to do our next craft. Our next craft is Jack Be Nimble. We're going to make some candlesticks, okay? So you'll want to take out your Jack Be Nimble instructions. So you're going to want to get your tube. We're going to be building a candlestick. Your construction paper and your tissue paper, because that's going to be your fire that you put on your candlestick. So you're going to take your construction paper and you're going to cut it in half, okay? And you're going to roll it around your tissue paper roll. And you're going to tape it. Get your tape out. You're going to need your tape. And it's going to create the outside of your candlestick, okay? So make sure you tape it nice and straight. And all of your tissue paper is already cut, so just take it out and you're going to put it together. You're going to put your red and your orange and your yellow all together. Bunch of little pieces, and they're all going to go around the outside of your construction paper and some on the inside of your little roll, okay? Just make it look nice and big because it's fire. Grab some more tape. Grab your tissue paper. Put it on your tape. Take your roll. See how I have a space right there? I'm going to put my tissue paper right there. And you do that all around your roll, okay? And then you're going to have a candlestick. And the fun thing is that you get to recite the rhyme, okay? We're going to do it together. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jump over the candlestick. Have fun making your candlestick, okay? That's lots of fun. Alrighty, we are going to read another book. We're going to read After the Fall. It's about Humpty Dumpty. After the Fall, how Humpty Dumpty got back up again. A story by Dan Santat. I hope I said that right. My name is Humpty Dumpty. This was my favorite spot, high up on the wall. I know it's an odd place for an egg to be, but I loved being close to the birds. Then one day I fell. I'm sort of famous for that part. Folks called it the Great Fall, which sounds a little grand. It was just an accident, but it changed my life. Fortunately, all the king's men managed to put me back together again. There he is. You can see the tape. Okay. See, there we go. There he is. There were some parts that couldn't be healed with bandages and glue. Mm. Mm. After that day, I became afraid of heights. You would too if you fell off a wall, right? I was so scared that it kept me from enjoying some of my favorite things. I walked past the wall every day and I would think about climbing that ladder again. I really missed the birds and being high above the city, but I could never do it because I knew that accidents can happen. I eventually settled for watching the birds from the ground. It wasn't the same, but it was better than nothing. Then one day, an idea flew by. Making plans was harder than I thought. It was easy to get cuts and scratches, but day after day I kept trying and trying. Until I got it just right. What do you think he's doing? What's he trying to make? My plane was perfect and it flew like nothing could stop it. I hadn't felt that happy in a long time. It wasn't the same as being up in the sky with the birds, but it was close enough. So he made a plane. Unfortunately, accidents happen. What do you think happened? They always do. I almost walked away again, but then I thought about all the time I'd spent working on my plane and all the other things I'd missed. But the higher I got, the more nervous I felt. I didn't want to admit it. I was terrified. I didn't look up. I didn't look down. I just kept climbing one step at a time. Until I was no longer afraid. Look at him up on top of the wall. That is so cute. Maybe now you won't think of me as that egg who was famous for falling. Crack, crack. Hopefully, you'll remember me as the egg who got back up. Look at that. That was a great story. Yes, we do want to remember him as the egg that got back up. Okay, so now we're going to do our Humpty Dumpty walk. Okay, so you're going to take out your instructions about our Humpty Dumpty wall. And you're going to take out your boxes. You should have 5 boxes in there. And you're going to want to fold in every flap on the box. You're going to need your egg for this also. So fold all the flaps really good. It's going to create the boxes that you see up here. Oh, Humpty Dumpty, there he is. And on your egg, you're going to put your wiggly eyes, your googly eyes, and you're going to put your felt. Remember to put your felt with your hands going up because he's falling off the wall. So you want to make sure that his hands are up high. And fold all your box. When you fold it all, see how it's going to create your box? It has some little inserts right here at the top and at the bottom. You're going to bring them together. And it's going to hold your box closed when you do that. See that? And then close your box. Hold in your flap. Fold in your flap on both sides, okay? Okay. And you've got your Humpty Dumpty wall, okay? So you get to build that. Put your egg together, put your wiggly eyes on it. And the fun part is you put all 5 boxes together like a wall. You put Humpty Dumpty on top, and then you get to have fun knocking it down. But remember, we just read about how he gets back up again. Okay? And that's your Humpty Dumpty wall. But also, in your weekly craft kit, you have a repair. So remember, he gets back up. So we're going to do a Humpty Dumpty repair. So you're going to take this page out and these instructions. See how it shows Humpty Dumpty all in pieces? And you're going to take out your Band-Aids and you're going to take out your scissors because we're going to do a Humpty Dumpty repair. Okay? You're going to cut all of the pieces out of your sheet. It's on construction, or cardstock, I'm sorry. And you're going to have a bunch of pieces like this. You're going to put them all together. And it's going to create an egg. But you're not using tape here. This is where you're going to take your Band-Aid and you're going to put it on your egg. Okay? Because remember, we're repairing Humpty Dumpty who just fell off the wall. Okay? So you're going to take your tape, open it up, and you're going to have all your pieces cut out, and you're going to tape it on there. So it will hold Humpty Dumpty together. See how it holds the pieces together? And you're going to do that to the whole thing until you have your egg. So take out your Band-Aids and open them up and tape them all together. And that's you putting Humpty Dumpty back together again. And we're using Band-Aids. Remember in the book he had Band-Aids too on him? That's what we're using. Band-Aids. Or when you fall and you get a boo-boo, Mom puts Band-Aid on it, or Grandma. And then all of a sudden, your Humpty Dumpty is put back together again. See? There it is. So have fun also putting Humpty Dumpty together. Have fun building your wall. My Humpty Dumpty keeps falling. And knocking it down and putting your Humpty Dumpty back together again. Okay? And that is your story time for today. I hope you had fun. I had fun. We'll see you next week, okay? Bye.